Guys, Noah with Elite Networks. I'm at the best place ever, Walmart. Looking at some of these systems here just real quick. Want to breeze through these here to tell you guys what exactly you're getting. First one we got here is a nice price tag of $279, but you'll see that it has an Intel Celeron processor, extremely slow, 4 gigs of RAM, which is decent, 500 gigabyte hard drive, which is going to be really slow, especially Windows 10. It's not going to be worth that money. Next one up is a little bit, $299. We got an Intel Pentium processor, 4 gigs of RAM. Pentium's really not that much better than that. You need an i3 or better nowadays. Also has a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's going to be slow. May look cool, but it's going to be slow. Here we have the Hunter's Edition, which is pretty much the same thing. Intel Pentium, still a hard drive on it, going to be slow. There's the Lenovo IdeaPad for $349. We have an Intel i3, which is what I'd recommend, 4 gigs of RAM, which is decent. Still has a 1 terabyte hard drive, gonna be slow. Here's the next one up for $449. 1 terabyte hard drive, still slow. It's got 16 gigs of Intel Optane memory, which will help, but it still will not be like having a solid state drive in it. Next one up, on special for $549. An AMD A10 processor, kind of weak sauce. 8 gigs of RAM, which is pretty decent. Again, 1 terabyte hard drive, gonna be slow. Next one up, Core i5, good processor. And even though you have a good processor in it, it still does not have a solid state drive. It's got a hard drive. It's gonna be slow. Here's one, it's $600. Not even worth it. We're gonna swing around here to the other side. Here we have a $199 system. It's an Intel Celeron processor, and it only has 32 gigs of storage on it, which is worthless. The first Windows update that comes down the pipe, you're not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna suck. Same up here, $219, 32 gigs of storage, no good. Next one up, $379, 64 gigabytes of storage, no good. Here we finally have something, an AMD R5. This one actually has a 250 gig solid state drive. That one will be fairly decent. That one's priced at $629. However, it is a Hawaii brand. What is that? Good luck. Next one we have a Vita. I've never even heard of this brand. I'm not even going to bother. Here we have an HP Envy, priced at $799. Decent specs on it. i5, 8 gig, solid state. This one right here would be halfway decent. Here we go, $849. Intel i5, 8 gig, also has a solid state drive. Of course, it is a Dell. That's not too bad, even though I hate them all. RCA makes laptops. This looks like a good one. 2 gigs of RAM, Intel Celeron processor. That's pathetic. Here's a Chromebook, which is an entirely different class. 16 gigs of storage, which is nothing. Celeron processor, which is slow. There's another Celeron processor with 16 gigs of storage. You just can't do anything with 16 gigs of storage. You need at least 256 to do anything. And here, the other one, these are great prices, by the way, $149. Very appealing prices. However, you're throwing your money away by getting these machines. One more thing here. Say hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Don't forget that when you go to these places and buy a computer, you're buying a computer from a grocery store. What are you doing buying a computer, a high-end, quote-unquote, piece of technology at a grocery store? You need to consider the facts here. The only ones here that are worth anything is this one for $849, $799, and this one, but no. This one here for $629, even though it's an unknown brand. I can't really speak for that, but there you go. Talk to us first. Talk to Elite Networks before you go buy junk, because they got it stocked up in this place. And that's the bottom line. Have a good one.